So, Johannes, you mentioned earlier that there is an increasing complexity in the society today. And how does this influence the way we organize our work and organizations and structures and so on?
Thank you. The thing is, a lot of things change in a moment, worldwide. One is the amount of information doubles every 2 years. The next is the number of innovation is increasing. If you listen to what Google is planning, and a lot of self-driven cars, new medical products, bionic, and a lot of stuff, innovations, we have them and it will continue. Funny stuff, but every time you have to learn something new, and you need experts who are able to deal with it. And the next thing that happens is that in the internationalization, the dependencies we have, the complexity of the products, quality management, and there are a lot of things, and all those contribute that old structures don't work any longer. As we shared already, in former times, it was good. If you had a question, you went and asked your boss. This one asked his boss. This one asked his boss. They had a consultancy in a nice hotel close to the beach, and then they came back and said to their boss, to their employee, what he should do. They came to the next one, and then you got the answer. But it took time. Today, time is very precious. We need quick decisions. We need to, this means that we need a change in structure. Structures that are faster, that are more human, that help a lot of different gifts to be appreciated and to bring out the best result in a short time. So the old structures, they were merely hierarchical, mainly. And this was good for that time, but it doesn't work any longer. So we need new structures. Some people call it value-added structures. And the basic unit of this new structures are teams and good teamwork. And there are a lot of very interesting things we can learn and help to build those healthy, good teams that people really see, yes, my contribution is worth something and it's able to get my job done. And because all of those changes, we need those new structures. And one of the most basic units is the team in these structures.
But how do you define roles? Like when you have the formal structure, and then we always know there's an informal structure in every organization or every group of people.
Yes.
And then you have a new structure.
Yeah.
How does roles function in this?
Yeah.
In this model?
You're addressing an important point, and there are always several structures at the same time. Perhaps you ask yourself, if there's a team structure, who is my boss then, and all that kind of stuff. So there are 3 types of structures in each modern. There's the informal structure. This is the secretary that knows someone, and everyone talks to them. And this is everywhere in every company. You know always the latest news, who kissed which person last weekend in a movie, and all the kind of information that are important and non-important, where they go through this informal structure. It's necessary, and we need to cultivate it. Otherwise, it might damage an organization. The second structure is the compliance structure. This means who goes to prison if something goes wrong, and we need a really solid compliance structure. And the third one is the team structure. And if you build up a new structure, it needs that you may identify the roles in it. And so one of the new tools are role descriptions instead of the classic job descriptions. It sounds similar, but it gives much more space to serve what we are for, to serve the purpose. And it avoids a lot of muda and waste in our companies. So it's worth really to deal with. But the problem is it's a new thinking. And very often we have the old pictures of the old companies in our mind and see some new methods. But I think we need a new mindset. We need a new skill set and a new tool set. And especially in those things, we can, from old times, take a lot of old treasures, but we need to add new things to build healthy organizations. And one of the core units is, again, teaming, or becoming a team of teams, not just one team with a team ego, but a team of teams, and according to the task that they work together in a high quality. And these things we have to train, we have to learn, we have to build trust that people give permission that those things happen. And I think it's as soon as you realize it, it's a wonderful thing if those things come into existence, because it serves the people, and it serves the customer, and it serves the society. In the evening, you're always tired because of work, but if you're tired and happy because you could do together, it's a totally different. Instead, you're tired and frustrated because everything is too complicated, too complex, and we are not able to do it.